staying with us for Inside the Valley. Right now, I'm joined by representatives with Operation Military Kids Lives Matter Too. I'm here with Miss Pamela Altamirano and Miss Leilani Wyrobek. You guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about what Operation Military Kids Lives Matter Too is.
What they focus on right now is the active duty military, National Guard, Coast Guard. It's to get the awareness out for the school districts to be aware that they have a student there, that their parent is possibly deployed, or they're going through transitions of moving, stuff like that. And when they register, it's in the packet. You sign if you're military or not.
And so really quick, this is just a little bit of a problem that, well, not a little bit of a problem, it is a problem that's going on in some school districts right now where a child will have their parent deployed, and that can create maybe an invisible problem that the school district doesn't realize.
Exactly, because our children, they have resilience, they're able to, above average resilience, but they also have emotional, stress. But they're not ones to come out constantly with it, or not in a bad way, but whine about it.
Right.
They hold a lot in, and we just want to make the schools aware, this child is here, and sometimes they need someone to talk to. They can take them aside. Hey, how are you doing? But the schools are lacking that, especially here in the RGV. We lack so much, they say they're overwhelmed with other things already, but these kids are listed under the dyslexia kids, the gifted and talented kids, and the special needs kids, but they've never done anything for the military kids in the school.
And so it's something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So talk a little bit about your experience. You had kids that went through this same exact thing.
Oh, yes. My daughters went through deployments, all three of them. And none of the schools ever talked about it, but I will say I'm different. We're not military kids anymore. We're a Gold Star family, meaning my husband passed away in war. Any parent or guardian that passes away in war, the children and family are Gold Star children and family. Med High did wonderful, like taking care of them. They actually got a counselor to come in once a week to speak to my kids when they returned to school. Now in McAllen, they did nothing for my younger daughter. Nothing was done, and they were very worried about the attendance, not what was happening, the transition of not having a dad, and also the deployments we had already gone through and all
Right.
of that.
So maybe something that needs to be more of a standardized program.
Yes, the thing is that right now it's only in law for the active duty. We want to get the veterans in there, veterans children, and the honorably discharged children, and Gold Star families in there too.
Okay.
So that is our next goal, and we're going to keep talking to schools. We're going to go to every school in the, we want to get with Starr County, Willacy County, and of course Hidalgo County to be aware of everything. And hopefully by 2019 we'll have legislation passed for the Gold Star families. So what we're hoping for. And in 2018, just in March 16, Governor Abbott signed a proclamation that April is Military Month for the children.
That's
and,
right.
Yes, and for everyone to be aware, because they make sacrifices. Not only does the parent at war deployed making the sacrifice, they're the ones who stay home. The wives, the children, the families that worry if their parent is going to come back or get injured. They carry that on them. I know my children did. And
Leilani, so both of your parents are home now.
Yes.
But there has been times when they have been deployed, and you have still had to go to school just like any other regular day. So talk a little bit about, maybe some kids don't realize that you're stressed over that.
Yes. So people think that we're just ordinary.
Oh, sweetie. It is stressful. It can be definitely stressful for them, and that's why these programs are important. And so, what do you think the school district should do right now?
Recognize these children.
Right.
I mean, first of all, and on Veterans Day, the day before my daughter was bullied, she was told by a student that his father was a veteran. He told her, well, at least my dad will be able to show up to the assembly.
Yeah.
And she went through the whole day at school without crying, didn't go to a counselor, didn't go to a principal. You know, she was, I'd say, tough about it because I would have been angry.
Yes.
I mean, she was responsible and didn't do anything, got home and didn't tell me till dinner. You know, I was the one who got very upset, and I got a hold of the principal. And I mean, bullying in general is bad at school right now, you know?
Yes.
And then these kids, they already don't have their parent at home, or they, like mine, they lost their parent. That's already even more stressful. They need
Yes.
to take some time to check up on the kids once in a while. And
Okay.
also, you know, praise them. Like on yesterday, that was their day. It was the day of the military child, and my daughter wasn't recognized. We got no emails from McAllen School District. I mean, it was.
So if you're a family and you want to get involved, maybe you are this is resonating with you at home, a very powerful message. Where can they go?
They can go to the page on Facebook, Operation Military Kids Lives Matter 2, or they can get a hold of me. The one who started this a year ago was Mario Ibarra, and he is the one who's got the proclamation sign. He has pushed so much for our children. He has been the one going everywhere, speaking to all the politicians to get something done for us, and he has succeeded. And we're the voices that are going to come forward and keep pushing till we see, you know, that it's done.
Okay. Thank you, ladies, so much. Very powerful message today. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on the show. We really appreciate it and hope that this can go somewhere from here. All right. Thank you so much for joining us for Inside the Valley this week. Make sure you tune in this time next week, same time, same place. We will see you then.